just the other day, played last night in Ontario. Colangelo netting his 20th goal of the season, just the third Gulls rookie to complete a 20-goal campaign in team history. There's a shot from the left wing side by Justin Bailey. That's steered aside by Stejka, and the Gulls play it to the point. Now right side, Luneau, approaching 50 points, sits at 49. He could be just the second defenseman in club history to hit the 50-point plateau with anything here tonight in the final game of the regular season. Nelson's going to drop this one back to center ice. He's going to roll towards Kling. No icing as Hetherington gathers it in front of the goaltender.
Talk about Colangelo picking up his 20th goal. 9 shots in the game. For me, that's the big stat.
Right side, Petrie shot kicked out by Stejka. And Petrie paid for that one as the Firebirds bounce this ahead to center ice. And walking in right wing side, Goyette, his shot wide of the net. Sends it off the corner glass, and Cedar-Off well. Only Bridgeport has scored less, which is 24. Shot from the point after the face-off win for Coachella Valley, denied by Klang. Right wing side. This is picked up by Rakoff. His shot blockered aside. So it'll be bounced down to the circles. Colangelo for San Diego put this off his stick, bounces to center ice. He strips a man of the puck, Colangelo, and here comes San Diego into the offensive zone. Drop pass, Mianovic, stripped of the puck, and it comes out to center ice. And the Gulls will retreat to their own end and get onside. 4 minutes, 10 seconds roll off the clock here. First period from Pechanga Arena, no score. Gulls and Firebirds closing out the regular season for 2024-25. Bounced off his stick, foot race to Gulls ice. Goyette gets there first to the right wing side. It's planted to the glass by Connor Smith. That big frame at 6'6", 216 pounds. Squirts loose to the circles, and the Gulls take off to center ice. Luneau will dump this one in and head off on a change after the shoot in from center. That one's punched away by Stejka. Lindmark digs it out near side corner, delivers to the point. Now right side, it's Luneau in front, hit a leg, and it'll trickle to the corner. There's Travis Howe on the forecheck. Cycles it down low. Lindmark cruising in, grabs it for Lautenbach. Centering pass, and it's right between the entire team. Both groups, and back to Callie Klang.
Howe gets a great shot on the play, and they start to cycle a little bit of a careless play, throwing it up through the middle.
Tristan Luneau on for Mishak, can work it into the zone, right wing side. Defended by Nicholas Brouillard, and bounced off of him on a play by McKinnon. Kicked ahead to center ice. Firebirds march ahead. Slowed down as Hedman's going to button hook and play this one backwards. Gulls will chase. For Petrie takes over from the left wing side. They'll feed it in front, looking for a redirect to Cedar-Off. Couldn't get the tape on it as he was reaching for the Hetherington shot. Cedar-Off cycles this down low. The near side corner, swooping in is Colson Petrie. Puts it back down behind the cage. Blasted around to the far side by Ryan Jones, and it's on out to center ice on a clear. Gulls bring it right back in. It's Judd Caulfield to Petrie, left wing side. Stops at the bottom of the circle, comes back up high with it. Now looks, thinks about it. He'll put it down low behind the cage. Cedar-Off takes it out of the corner. And onto the right wing side, Luneau in down low. Brings it back up high. Gulls on the right wing side, a couple of bodies there, jammed up, but it's Cedar-Off with this one. Wipes out, just lost his footing on the far side circle. It takes an extra little hit from Jakob Fibiger. Getting right back up. Those are a couple battling away. A couple CHL import picks. And it's back onto the tape of Igor Cedar-Off for it's delivered down low. Season, career year for Jan Mishak in his first full season with San Diego. And for Sam Colangelo, that's 31 professional goals this year between San Diego and Anaheim.
Yeah, he's a goal scorer. There's no doubt about it. He wants to shoot the puck. Like I said, 9 shots in his last game. Not the 1 goal to make it 20. It's the 9 shots for me that does it.
Firebirds want to get it right back as they work in the offensive zone. Hetherington finds it near side corner. As he's tied up, it's pushed to the near side by Janicki. Leaves it into the corner, and there's Lashko. Plays it to the point. Lashko has the goal in his first AHL game here tonight. 1-1 the score thanks to Sam Colangelo. Gulls move it to center ice. Coachella Valley settles it down. Stretch the center. Here's Lashko. Softly puts it into the center ice logo, and it's walked in by Villeneuve. Leaves it at the right circle for Firkus. Drags, went to pull the trigger, poked away by Tyson Hines. The Gulls off his skate to center ice. Carpenter prods it left side.
It used to be that was like a milestone. You'd get like 5 to 7 guys with at least 100.
You rarely see guys over 100
Yep,
anymore.
you do. That's true.
Colangelo, right wing side, whistles that one high over the net. Gulls will hold in as the JMG power play hits the ice. Redirected towards the front for Bailey, and it's taken away. Nelson steps in front of it. He'll rattle that off the glass and all the way down. Klang has to steer it to the corner. Gulls punch it behind their net. Here's Igor Sidorov kicking this one to Luneau. He's wrapped up by Hedman, can move it to Sidorov. Back behind the net again for Luneau. As Hedman now will back up. Some good penalty killing there by Ten and White. He'll go get a fresh body on, but it's wiped out a good portion of the Gulls power play. Colangelo rambles through center. Down the left wing side, into the corner. It's going to be stolen away and lifted reverse near side by Olofsson to center ice on another clear. Gulls will try with Carpenter. In with Colangelo. Scored the power play goal last night in Ontario. Gets San Diego on the board. Luneau for Bailey. Colangelo center point. Right side circle with Sidorov. No passage off here tonight. Not playing in the finale. Here's Carpenter taking over. And then Colangelo at the right circle. Back behind the cage for Carpenter. Looks left side. Intended for Sidorov. Pass is intercepted and cleared by Nelson.
Unfortunate for the Gulls. They do such a great job.
Turned into the zone by Colangelo, but it's grabbed here by the Firebirds. Sent it to center ice. Cut off by Hetherington. He puts it back into the offensive zone. And there's Otto Vinen. It's behind his net. He'll use the backhand. It's out to center ice. In flight for Robertson. Moved to right wing side. Walking is Lashko. Jams the brakes. He'll curl this one behind the net towards the corners. Luneau leans in on Robertson. It's going to be knocked loose here. Put in front. Here's Lashko. Dusted it off. Can't shoot though. Move it to Brouillard at the left circle. He'll spin from some traffic provided by Mijanovic. Now it's Otto Vinen. Janicki now in the right wing circle. Leaves it for Otto Vinen. Shot through traffic. Redirected but kicked out by Klang. Colangelo feeds it around the boards but not out. It'll be kept in from the left side by Brouillard. Janicki throws it down deep. Coachella Valley beginning to change, so Otto Vinen first man to it as he comes in from the right point position. And the fresh body's on for Coachella Valley. It's Furcus, right wing side. The face-off circle. Furcus goes to the point. Otto Vinen, return to Furcus. Room now, right wing side, feeds it in front, looking for the redirect. It was just out of the reach of Logan Morrison, and the Gulls will punch it to center ice.
Gulls needed to make that line change.
Brouillard took it away. It skipped out to center ice off a couple of sticks. Luneau settles it. Can send it to center ice for Sam Colangelo. He'll lift it in from the red line. Luneau again with a steal at neutral ice. Taken off of his stick though. Rakoff down the left wing side for Coachella Valley. Stashes it into the zone. Cut off by Luneau. In come the reinforcements as Goyette forces it down behind the net to a wide open man down low in Molgaard. He'll sweep up along the near side circle. Molgaard got it towards the front. The Gulls poke it away. Can they clear? No. It's forced back in. That long reach by Olofsson on the left side. Now on to Rakoff, and a penalty behind the play, whistled by the official out in the neutral zone, and a hooking call will be delivered. I believe the man that runs his power play, Yanni Newman, 9 power play goals, 10th in rookie scoring, and 2nd in rookie goals out of the lineup, along with the 10 other regulars not playing tonight for the Coachella Valley Firebirds, but the power play has struggled over their last 17 in the last 7 games. Gulls will pick this one up from the near side corner. Another intercept. Luneau ahead to center ice. Almost stretched it out for Nesterenko, who takes it away from Brouillard, but the one extra stick handle move and rolled off his stick and into the corner. And now here's a head fake from Brouillard to get around Nesterenko. And he'll send the Firebirds on ahead. Molgaard. Right wing side for Logan Morrison. So it's bounced off a body. Firebirds collected along the right wing side. Morrison back to it. Feeds it around the boards to the left wing. Holding his Molgaard. Scored his first AHL goal against San Diego on Sunday. And dish right side to the slot, pitch and catch right wing circle. Now shooting, Klang to stop as he denies Rakoff. Off the stick to the near side corner wide. Colangelo continues on the hunt as Olofsson slid this one along to his partner Fibiger and ahead to center ice. Tucker Robertson trying to feed it in front. Stick lift at the last second for Luneau. They did not allow that pass to come to Janicki. Holding in here, into the slot. Janicki walking this one in, trying to turn it to his forehand. The Gulls took it off his stick, and Mishak on the counterattack swings wide left. Bounces it into the zone, follow-up play, back to Mishak on the shot. It's stopped by Stezka, taking that pass. Career year with 11 goals. Also a new mark in games played as he suited up for game 67 of his season. Here's Coachella Valley backhanding it into San Diego ice to the near side. Morrison's going to dig this one out. One of 2 Firebirds to play in all 72 games. Shot from the right side wide from Otto Vinen. The Gulls will collect. The other being rookie defenseman Ty Nelson. for San Diego. Just Ryan Carpenter has played in all 72. As Petrie puts it towards the front. That's kicked out by Stezka. And Morrison prods it out to center ice to clear. Etherington there for San Diego. They'll take it back from Sidorov as the Gulls.
The only play, and that was the right play, and he took it.
To the point here, the Gulls, fresh man on, Colangelo. In the offensive zone, here's Luneau's shot. That's off his stick, deflected wide. The Firebirds collect this one. They'll lift it ahead and bounce it to center end. Luneau's going to walk it in for San Diego with speed, flying down the left wing side. Luneau trying to dish to the front. He scores! Oh, looking for a dime, but found the corner. Tristan Luneau throws it to the front. Pinballs into the cage. Give Tristan Luneau 50 points on the season, and the Gulls lead 2-1.
By a Coachella player right into the top shelf. Soon as he makes it, actually, he bats it a second time into the top shelf. He'll get that pass deflected, and then he bats it again the second time.
On hand-eye coordination for Tristan Luneau. AHL all-rookie team. He puts the Gulls ahead with his 8th of the season and just the second. San Diego defense came up at 1 in the first. 12:20 to play, second period. The Firebirds put it back near side from Nicholas Brouillard. Delivered ahead to center ice. Good read from Tristan Luneau. Some emphatic decision-making for Luneau. Some pro-style stuff, but as the Gulls got it into the zone, down the right wing side, it's taken away. Out to the slot here, into the Gull zone. Left wing circle, Brouillard looks into the left circle for Otto Vinen's shot. Shoulder save made, the rebound popped to the air, and the Gulls clear it to the side, but not out. Kept in, walking the slot, another shot, scores! It's Lashko again. Near carbon cop. Dumped in by Lindmark down the right wing side. Chipped onto the near side boards by Ryan Jones, and worked to center ice by Rakoff. The Gulls again walk this one towards the line. Stolen off the tape of Travis Howe, and it's Tristan Luneau's turn. Carpenter just on. Lost this one to Ryan Jones. Stop, hit the brakes behind the net. He'll look ahead as they look to break out. Beginning some changes is Coachella Valley. San Diego finished one just a moment ago with 9:34 to play, second period. We're all tied up at 2. Jones ahead, redirected into the zone by McKinnon, and that one was behind the red line, so it's a draw to the left of Ales Stezka. Comes to Luneau. He'll walk it down from the point. Now Buttonhook wanted to go back up, but lost an edge, went down to the ice as Henman stick handle and skate this one ahead to center. Looks for the red line. He's stripped to the puck and will deflect into the benches with 9:12 to go.
Time to turn it back on.
Firebirds control the face-off from neutral ice as Nicholas Brouillard rattles this one off the glass down the ice. It's an icing call. In career 20-goal season. He punches this one back behind the net. Had to dive to move that one behind the cage as it's worked to center ice. A rolling puck collected by Tristan Luneau. On his back is Henman. He'll drop it off for Bailey. Bailey returns to the right wing side for Tristan Luneau. Scoot it to center ice for Nestorenko. Gulls again skate back to their own end. The pressure from Coachella Valley keeping the Gulls at bay for the moment time and force the dump in. Here comes the change after this one. Plays it towards the near side. Wanted to go to the point for McEwen. It's intercepted. And here comes Molgaard. His pass goes off his skate. Got it right back. Molgaard to the goal. Gloved by Klang. He'll hold on. I'm going to ask you about that because I can see that too.
Yeah,
right on.
Yeah.
He's itching. He wants to show that, hey, not the only guy who can do it.
Yeah.
From Belarus. Gulls will work it through center ice and put it down the right wing side. A reverse check. Jones. Down goes Carpenter as Jones moves it behind his net. Play to the near side. Can't clear Coachella Valley. It's chopped off the stick of Bailey. And the Firebirds will march it ahead to center ice as Tucker Robertson loses it off the skate of Nestorenko and San Diego takes over. Ahead for Justin Bailey. He stripped of the puck on the back check from Robertson. And now here's Henman corralling, skating it ahead. Into the offensive zone, left side. Pulls the trigger, kind of rolled off his stick. Still save made. The Gulls, Klang paddled it right into the middle of the ice, but the fence was there for San Diego. There's a shot from McKinnon in front. Good tie-up by Hetherington as he erases Henman out of the play. Jones holds in. Fed down low. Robertson to Henman. Back to Robertson. On the doorstep here is McKinnon. Get it on goal. We'll go to the left point. Shooting this one. Stop made. Rebound still there. And swept to the far side. Gulls dodged a bullet. That puck just dropped in the blue paint. And Nestorenko with a head of steam through center ice. Cuts across the red line into the offensive zone. Shoots it long range over the cage as the Gulls can get a fresh defense bearing on. But Nesterenko, Gulls win the face-off. Tristan Luneau, who netted his 8th of the year for his 50th point of the season. Just the second Gulls defenseman to ever hit that mark. Blasted back into Gulls ice. Hetherington will track it down. It's Colson Petrie. Wedges it off the glass, gets it right back from his winger, and then dump it in down the left wing. Behind the cage, played behind the net, and around the boards by Fibiger out to center ice. Gulls take from their own circles. Here's Hetherington to Tristan Luneau. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Luneau marches ahead to center ice, busts through a check. He's going to walk 1-on-4. Leave it left side for Judd Caulfield. Caulfield, that long wingspan, gives his back to Tristan Luneau. Puts it off his stick. Was trying to put that one in front. It's intercepted. Bounced around and onto center ice down the left wing side as Molgaard can deliver this one into the corner and pays for that one too. That puck was bouncing around on him. He never really had full possession. That's why he ended up taking a pretty heavy check on the near side boards. Firebirds keep in. They'll put it down to the corner. A backhand play. Goyette chases Francis. Able to sidestep the check, move it ahead to center ice. There goes Caulfield for San Diego. Allows Coachella Valley to set up things here. Briard will skate it ahead. 38 seconds to play. 3-2 Gulls lead. On for McKinnon. Lifted down to the left corner. Briard after it. He'll sweep it all the way around the boards to the right point. Otto Vinen delivers back down low. Luneau there for San Diego. Flushed out by Molgaard. Skating this one to center ice. Luneau will backhand it down in deep. 15 seconds to play. Justin Baylor will just flick this one into the far side corner. Olofsson able to wedge this one onto the far side wall. Brushed ahead on a play by Rakoff, and it squirts along the blue line. Fouled by Goyette. He stripped to the puck on the back check by Nikita Nesterenko. It's Nelson, and then to his defense partner, and stretched ahead for Goyette. 2-on-3 into the zone. They look for the late man coming in left wing side, and that's McKinnon, who's jawing away with a couple of calls at the end of the play. Floated to the front, came right to Ryan Carpenter. He backhands it into the corner. Now a shot coming from the left wing side, wide of the cage by Coachella Valley, where it settles near side, and they'll hold in at the point. It's kept in by Fibiger, gives to the near side corner for Hedman. Looks up, he'll trade places with Fibiger, gives to the point. Shot on the way from Jones, deflected wide by Tucker Robertson. San Diego near side. Carpenter ties up a man. Dishes this one for Luneau. Shovels it right back to the near side. Nesterenko in the neighborhood for San Diego as he spins through some traffic and feeds it through the neutral zone. He'll make his way to the bench on a change. Right in front of the Firebirds bench. And it's Mijatovic taking it out of the pileup. He'll walk it into the zone. Stash the puck behind the net. It's backhanded by Olofsson. He'll leave it for Nelson, his defense partner. As he tries to reach this one over to the far side. Pile up at the half wall, and it's Luneau keeping it in. Onto the end boards. Another tie up here. The Gulls try to take advantage as Olofsson puts it to the corner, and Nico Mijatovic got that one loose. Colangelo out to the right circle, pass poked aside. The Gulls able to hold in here. Good recovery, Luneau, before it's finally grabbed and moved ahead for Robertson. Left wing side now, Hedman walks in, shoots the puck. It's put aside by Catley Klang. Onto the corner, Tucker Robertson. First action in 7 for him. He spins away from Luneau, walks down left wing circle, sends it to the cage. That one was blocked. That hit Mishak in front, I believe, before the Gulls can scoop it to center ice on a clear from Colangelo. Finished the job. First 2 goals of his AHL career come against San Diego. He scored his first back last Sunday as Bailey walks into the zone left wing side, sends one high, but he takes the shot. That's all they know. It's either Calgary or San Jose in the first round. The Gulls have the man advantage here. JMG power play takes the ice for just the second time. It's put onto the right wing side. The Gulls go to the corner. Carpenter will deposit it around the wall, collected by Igor Sidorov, who has to march down the left wing side. Nelson can't clear, and the Gulls force it to the corner again. Now it's Carpenter wrapped up on the end boards, tied up by Nelson. Sidorov plays it towards the point. Luneau has to quickly move it to Colangelo on the right wing side. Down low to the corner, Carpenter. Thought about putting it onto Colangelo. It's bounced towards the front office stick from Nelson and grabbed here by the Firebirds. And where'd that go? Into the benches. Gonna go out of. Find themselves this season in some of the most uneventful third periods in the league. Just a combined 121 goals. It's the least from both squads as the Gulls bounce this one off a stick. It goes in! It's Luneau! The one-time tried to flex through and pinballs in for his second of the night, and the Gulls go back up a power play goal of their own. It's 4-3.
Well, for me, the big reason they're getting these goals is...
Comes back, you can see the smiles on the faces of the Gulls. The knuckler from Tristan Luneau. Now set up by Sam Colangelo. And that just kind of skipped around right of the Coachella Valley bench. It's Ty Nelson dumping this one in. Near side corner. Gulls kind of fanned on the attempted clear. As it's rimmed behind the net by Luneau, but not out. Stopped over at the far half wall before Niko Mijatovic can force this down the right wing wall. Gets around the defender. Mijatovic and the man in front. It's Luneau for the hat trick. Rings it off the post. Found in the corner, lifted to center ice. And here goes Jagger Firkus, 1-on-2 in the offensive zone. Stops on a dime and rips it behind the cage. There's a change happening behind him. This one off a leg and hits off the side of the cage as it ricochets back behind the Gulls net. And Connor Smith will ladle this out to center. Otto Vining, Ironman on this club, playing in game number 72, hasn't missed a single one. And comes up with an important game-tying goal. 4-4 from Pechanga Arena as they have tied this game up twice here in the third period. At the blue line, Gulls have to retreat back to their own end. Jan Mysak bounces this one to Niko Mijatovic. Ahead for Tristan Luneau, glove down by Mysak, works it into the zone and feeds it to the corner for Sam Colangelo. 3-point night for him with a goal and 2 assists. Pass to the point is intercepted. Here comes Molgaard. He'll loft it to the far side corner for Rakoff to track down. Luneau pins him along the far side boards. Forced to the circle. Hetherington has it. Wanted to lift this one ahead, and now he'll let it go. That'll drop. Skip this one down the ice. It'll flutter and saucer, and icing will be whistled. Back to Coachella Valley Ice will go with 7:06. Left wing circle taking this face off. And spiked backwards by the Firebirds. Olofsson, one touch. It's intercepted on the right side. The Gulls have it only for a second. It rolled off the stick of Mijatovic and sent to center ice. Here's Firkus. Settles down a bouncing puck. Tried to hand this one over to Morrison. It's intercepted and flipped to center ice by the Gulls. Mysak couldn't poke that one in. He'll come to Morrison. Just tied this game up. Netted his 14th of the year. Now it's Firkus cruising into the zone. Dancing along the left circle. One-timer coming across the zone. Fought off by Klang. The opportunity for Villeneuve. Gulls clear to center ice. Rattled into the, well, it goes into the netting with 6:29. Make it 28. We'll roll one last second off. Wing side, Colangelo, stick handling into the slot, but it rolls off his stick. Track it down to the near corner, Colangelo. Tried to go to the point for Hetherington. It slips past him to center ice. And here's Luneau putting on the Ritz in his own end as he's chased by a couple Firebirds. Robertson and Hedman team up, take it away. Hedman from center ice defers back to Jones as the Firebirds will give ground. Jones holds his own, jams the brakes. Walks it near side corner. Tried to flip it to the front. That was cut off by Lashko. He's got a pair here tonight in his AHL debut. Able to clear to center ice, and Carpenter's going to walk it back into the zone. Only for a second, forced to center ice. Dumped in by Janicki to the Gulls zone from center end, and both teams make changes in the final 2:12. 4-4 contest. Firebirds tied this one up with a little over 9 to play. And here we sit now in the third period. Hines will drop it into the right wing corner. Mijatovic chases after it. He was the overtime hero on Sunday. He's got a goal here tonight. What's he got left in the tank? And the regular season finale with under 2 to go. But it's the Firebirds the other way. They draw themselves up behind the cage by Logan Morrison. Allows Nelson to take over. He'll sky this one the other way, and it dies at center ice. They got a couple fresh bodies on, but the Gulls snap it back in. Just dies on the end boards. Otto Vining rims it around near side. Gulls cut it off. Sidorov pitches it behind the cage for Colson Petrie. Carries to the far side corner in the final half a minute here. Right side, thrown in front by Hines. And it comes to the near side boards. Sidorov wheels over the far side circle. Dancing away, snaking his possession around Otto Vining. Now he'll take it behind the net as he marches to the near side in the final 18 seconds. Trying to work back to the corner. He's planted on the glass by Otto Vining. Bouncing puck behind the net. Autovainen continues to work on Petrie this time. 10 seconds to go. Cedorov to Caulfield near side. 5 seconds left here. Got to try to get it to the front of the net as Hines will let a shot go. That's blocked, and it comes to Goyette. And time will wind down, and why not? A fifth overtime between these two teams as we'll extend this season into the final 5 minutes with 3-on-3 overtime in a 4-4 game. We'll drop the puck, and it's Brouillard looking to spoil this one on the Gulls home ice. His former home shot from the left side, shouldered away by Klang. Here comes Mishak. He'll put this one for Colangelo. Retreats towards his own line and hands off to Tristan Luneau. Luneau lugs this one to center ice. Makes a move on one man. He'll walk it down. Hand off to Colangelo into the slot. Colangelo shoots. It's blocked. Got it right back. Gulls will reload. Colangelo down left wing side. Tries another. He scores!